For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Flames will kick it away to start us off. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Let's talk for a minute about Central Michigan. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relish.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Liberty! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Central Michigan, 0.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. It's complete on the right side. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Gonna run it. It's Knight. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. He'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out quickly. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Chippewas racing to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down, and let's see if they try to convert on fourth.
Fourth down.
No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? It's the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The short hands, it's Knight. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. Good, solid tackle. The Flames come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Vick. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Flames are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Vick.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The short hands, it's Vick. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Vick. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Flames started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down. Football back. Wants to go up top on first down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the first half, and you're just trying to make something happen. That time the quarterback thought he had a guy open way down the field, but again, the defense in perfect position, and that thing falls incomplete.
Makes the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the...
And it's picked off for the third time today. Bringing it back. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Flames.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something.
Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Gets it away off his back foot. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Chips.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They'll snag it just inside the 10. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to start the drive with a pass. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man on the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to throw on third. He's looking deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
He might want another play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this passing attack, creating so many big plays. This defense is dialed in, locked in, and really creating havoc for this offense.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Using his legs, it's Knight. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Third down play from the gun. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, looking to pass. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Grab near the sticks. It's Vick. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vick. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Just keeps slinging it. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And the Flames are in the hurry up. To the ground to try to pick up the first.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart, he still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to West Virginia. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He wants a big play here late. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Holds it in on the left. Hits the afterbird. Touchdown, Central Michigan. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Vick. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Holds it in. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Flames will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Hey. Fourth quarter play for this defense.
What a great call on defense. Perfect coverage for what the offense had dialed up. They're able to get the pick, and now they set their offense up with an opportunity to drive the field and at least tie this one up.
He's got it on the outside. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They've got the screen set up. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Conrad. Just what they hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking to throw on first down. He fires one deep down the right side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And they're going to go for 2 and try to decide it right now.
Let's go, let's go.
He'll set up to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's okay, offense. You did your job. You took the lead late in this football game. Now, defense, it's your time to shine. A few more stops, and you get out of here with a dub.
22, Central Michigan, 21.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next
catch and stride inside the 15. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be 3rd down. And the Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Going for 6. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots